If you've been praying to God for a breakthrough and you're currently in a season of uncertainty and you think God isn't working on your behalf, this scripture is for you. For today's scripture, I'm in the book of John and I'm in chapter 5 and I'm going to read verses 16 through 18, and it says here, "So the Jewish leaders began harassing Jesus for breaking the Sabbath rules, but Jesus replied, 'My Father is always working and so am I.' So the Jewish leaders tried all the harder to find a way to kill him, for he not only broke the Sabbath, he called God his Father, thereby making himself equal with God." The context for this scripture is that Jesus had just got done healing a man that was paralyzed for 38 years on the day of the Sabbath. And because the Lord performed this miracle on the day of the Sabbath, the Pharisees were upset and claimed that Jesus broke the law because Jesus had worked on a day where work was forbidden. The Pharisees were so focused on the law that they completely disregarded that Jesus Christ performed this miracle on the day of the Sabbath on purpose to show that he is God in flesh. Yes, it is important to honor the Sabbath day and to keep it holy by resting, but that law is for us, and Jesus is the law. Scripture says, "My Father is always working, and so am I." The point of the scripture is that even though God tells us to rest, that does not mean he rests. God, our creator, does not need rest. That being said, he's always working, healing, blessing, providing, freeing all those who put their faith in him. The Lord never stops working on your behalf. So if you're going through a season of uncertainty and you feel lost, just know that God already has your future planned out for you, and he's making a way for you. But during this season of delay, strengthen your faith and your relationship with Jesus, and remain patient, for at the proper time, if you do not give up and endure to the end, you'll produce a harvest of righteousness that produces good fruit that come from the Lord. Submit to the Lord in all your ways, because he's in control, and when you trust him, he'll make your path straight. Thanks for watching. God bless, and have a great day.